Hello there everybody and welcome back to another video, and we're gonna keep going with my DUSKMOURNs. I wasn't sure what I wanted to open, but I got one more of these after this still. And I have not pulled one of the, you get one per box of the special art guys, but I have not pulled a fractured foil version. So we gotta fix that. I bought a full case. I really want to believe that there is one in there. Are these not pull tab? I thought these were a pull tab. No pull tab. Alright. On to the first pack. Let me just get this in focus here. Terrific. Alright. Erratic Apparition. Fanatic of the Harrowing. Winter's Intervention. Horrid Vigor. Fear of the Lost Teeth. Shrewd Storyteller. Arabella. Stay Hidden, Stay Safe. Fear of Falling. The Plains. Charred Fourier and Warped Space. Into the Pit. Waltz of Rage. The Marvin. Marvin's a pretty great card. Oh, hey, look at that. Overlord of the Boiler Villages in the alt art foil. That's fantastic. And the Manifest token. Alright, well, he's not the fractured foil, but I do love this card. I think that card is grossly underrated. So, on to pack 2. That's cool. Very first pack, pull him. That's amazing. That's an everywhere token. I still don't have an Overlord of the Hauntwoods, or Hauntwoods, whatever it is. Murky Sewer. The Turn Inside Out. Clockwork Percussionist. The Neglected Manor. Final Vengeance. Osseous Stick Twister. Fear of Imposters. Sporogenic Infection. Ugh, if I could read. Pyroclasm. The Mountain. Unholy Annex and Ritual Chamber. They Came from the Pipes. Leyline of Transformation. Unholy Annex and Ritual Chamber yet again. Entity Tracker. And a copy token. Alright. I'm gonna actually be blown away if I got, because I got a straight up sealed case, not just 6 collector's boxes. I'll be blown away if I don't get a single Overlord of the Hauntwoods. Rampaging Soul Rager. Friendly Ghost. Creeping Peeper. Appendage Amalgam. Cautious Survivor. Piggy Bank. Insidious Fungus. Fear of Failed Tests. What a goofy card. Altenac, the Thrice Called. That card was actually so good in pre-release. The Swamp. The Kona. The foil Kona is fantastic. Phenomenon Investigator. Cursed Recordings. Simone All Questioning in the altar. Hey, a Hushwood Verge foil. Sweet. And a token. Alright. Man, the Verge lands are just so good. The fact that we got, I think, the rest of them. I don't know if I'd have to actually use my brain to think about if we need the flipped versions, but I mean, I think we have all the color combos. Possessed Goats. Ticket Booth, Tunnel of Hate. Glimmerlight. Weary Watchdog. Glassworks and Shattered Yard. Valgavoth's Faithful. Wickerfolk Thresher. Fear of Being Hunted. Fear of Abduction. The Full Art Island. Thornspire Verge, beautiful. The Lord of Pain, okay. Entity Tracker. Undead Sprinter. I want this card to be better than it is. And a Leyline of Hope with a token. Why is he not better? Like, even in standard, you would think that a 2/2 Trample Hasty would, maybe do something. Anything, right? But though we did just get a bunch of zombie health. And there might be more coming in Tarkir. Actually, I'm pretty sure there's more coming in Tarkir. So maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he could do something. Terramorphic Expanse. Twist Reality. Rip Chain Razorkin. Resurrected Cultist. Scorching Dragonfire. Optimistic Scavenger. A Brood Spinner. Under the Skin. Defiant Survivor. And a Mountain. Hey, Doomsday Excruciator. That's a solid card. Formless Genesis. Sure. The Reluctant Role Model. And an Enduring Curiosity. Oh, there's another one. The Swarm Weaver. Cool. Swarm Weaver in the alt-art foil. Again, I want him to be better. Though I've never looked at the Reaper King Scarecrow deck. Is that a deck? And does he make it better? Because I don't think he's a standalone commander. At least, I don't know. I mean, he makes Buggles. Bugs are... You can do things with them, right? Aristocrat stuff. Say its name. Razor Trap Gorge. Vanish from Sight. Etched Cornfield. Peculiar Lighthouse. Alright. That's a lot of land. Cursed Windbreaker. Razorkin Horde Collar. A Patchwork Beastie. Infernal Phantom. Far Island. Another Marvin in the standard art foil. Demonic Covenant. Okay. Wait a minute. Nashi Searcher in the Dark. Shard Fourier. And Warp Space. Walk-in Closet and Forgotten Cellar. I think this card's better than a lot of people give it credit for. Play lands from my graveyard and unlock the store. Cast spells from my graveyard. So, I mean, they exile, but is that not Underworld Breach at home in green? But this, I did not realize we have an enchantment that is a demon. That can be fetched off that new 2-drop fetch if you don't have the Delirium already. I'm looking for demons that are worth fetching with that. I usually just go to Varigoth, whatever his name is. Because then I can swing, and then I can boast, and actually use it as a search. I don't know. Kind of not the best plan. We have a Given to Violence. Anthropede. Tunnel Surveyor. Slavering Branch Snapper. Yeah. Grab the Prize. Skull Snap Nuisance. Cynical Owner. Midnight Mayhem. Scrabbling Skullcrab. A Plains. The Marina Vendrell's Grimoire. Not as good as I want it to be. Foil Lord of Pain. Fine. Head Shredder. Flood Farm Verge. Very good. And a Waltz of Rage. Okay. Well, it looks like my Overlord there is going to be the big hit. Oh, we knew that, though. We did know that. Piranha Fly. Trapped in the Screen. Underwater Tunnel. Slimy Aquarium. Seized from Slumber. Flesh Burrower. Karthik Parting. Unwanted Remake. Baseball Bats. Gremlin Tamer. And a Forest. Another Swarm Weaver. Soaring Lightbringer. A little Bird Glimmer. That's pretty cool. A little owl, bro. Ghostly Dancers. Grievous Wounds. Not bad card. And Enduring Innocence. Adorable. Adorable little lamb thing. With the Glimmer. So this is fourth to last pack. It is not looking good for getting even to Overlord of the Hauntwoods. Will I never pull one? Clockwork Percussionist. Unsettling Twins. Bleeding Woods. Grand Entryway and Elegant Rotunda. Innocuous Rat. Patched Plaything. Horrible. Disturbing Mirth. Unnerving Grasp. Painter's Studio and Defaced Gallery. A Swamp. And another Verge. I'm getting all the Verges out of this box. So. The Star Athlete. A Kona Rescue Beastie. Central Elevator and Promising Stairs. And an Unstoppable Slasher. For the Manifest token. Alright, that was a pretty great box, actually. Third to last pack. We got Friendly Teddy. Shepherding Spirits. Vicious Clown. Stalked Researcher. Belmark Leech. Norin, Swift Survivalist. He's got the little monster chasing him up here. Commune with Evil. Exercise. Oblivious Bookworm. The Plains. Hey, the Kaito Bane of Nightmare. This is a cool card. Suspended Sentence. Comeback All Incorrect. Leyline of Hope. Dazzling Theater and Prop Room. I don't actually know what this does. They have Convoke. Untap each creature you control. During... What the... Well, okay. You know, that's actually an insane card. Why have I not seen that played? How? What? So it's only creatures, but if creature spells have Convoke and you play around Flash a lot, I mean, that's a pretty sick card. I think a lot of cards in this set are being overlooked. Maybe I'm wrong here, but I don't know. We have so many cool commanders that there's so many different things you can be doing with them. We get the Manifest Dread, Glimmerburst, Living Phone, Most Valuable Slayer, Cackling Slasher, Let's Play a Game, Glimmer Seeker, Intruding Soul Rager, Attack in the Box, and Island, Razorkin Needlehead. Whoops, wrong stack. Disorienting Choice. Well, an Overlord of the Mistmoors, not the Overlord I want, but the Overlord I get. Kaito non-foil Altar, very good. Valgavoth's Onslaught, and the token. So that's double Kaito. That's not bad. I don't know if he's seeing play, but he's a cool card. So last pack. Last chance for the Overlord of the Hauntwoods. Let's see here. Calamity Prowler. We've got Found Footage. I'm going to center it. Boiler Bilge's Ripper. Malevolent Chandelier. Acrobatic Cheerleader. Live or Die. Vile Mutilator. Yes, correct. Killer's Mask. Insidious Fungus. The Forest. Unstoppable Slasher. Pretty good card. Metamorphosis Fanatic. Unidentified Hover Ship. A Swarm Weaver. And Rip Spawn Hunter. Okay. Well, that is the box. I like Rip. Again, a card I'm surprised doesn't see more play. At the beginning of your second main phase, if Rip is tapped, reveal the top X card to your library where X is power and it's a 4/4. Put any number of creatures or vehicles. So this plays very well into Ether Drift. With different powers from among them into your hand. So this, and then if everything has Convoke, it all untaps with that room. So yeah, how is this not a deck, right? That's the commander. Where are you? Sure. And then this. What do you do? So not even a bad option for it, to be fair. But then that, and then I didn't pull one, but the, hold on, let me, where is that? I think I have one right here. Well, he's not in English, but you guys know what he is. So, yeah, you throw in the deer, right? So now all your creatures can tap for mana. You throw in this, so now whenever a creature enters, you draw a card, only once per turn, sure, it doesn't matter. Because you're going to do it on everybody's turn, because you're going to tap all your creatures. All your things have Convoke, so even if you don't have this guy on the field yet, that's fine, that doesn't matter. So you tap everything out at the end of turn, you get a bunch of new creatures in your hand. If you just play into the flash mechanic, sure, that's fine. This thing, for 4, you're just going to dump, what, two ones onto the field? That's not... I mean, it's not the best deck, but if you have your mana rocks and all that shit, is it not a feasible theory? An idea? I don't know. I might be smoking one. I might be crazy, and this might not ever work no matter what you do. But, I don't know. I like to see some of these cards get used in ways that you would never think that you could actually do it. Like, no, Spawn seems like a decent card to me. I'm not going to try to build that commander. If I were going to build a Selesnya commander, it's going to be that. It's going to be that one right there with my Defense of the Heart, and yeah, that'll be a video at some point. Anyway, the big hit of the video right there, I suppose. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like, leave a subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good day.